Puff adders. Ever heard of them? Same genus as Franklin, the West African gaboon viper. Now, today's going to involve puff adders, thanks to my friend Taylor from Lucky Hand Exotics. Now, he's going to be linked in the description, his Instagram and Facebook. Be sure to check him out. But as he was assist feeding a baby puff adder, something happened that I've talked about many times but have never been able to show. So thanks to him for this footage and information that he provided. We're going to discuss it. But before we begin, don't attempt. Subscribe if you're new. But let's check it all out, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is check out Taylor's pair of adult puff adders. I'm not sure if this is a male or female, but we're going to see both of them. Massive. Just wait till Franklin gets that big. Puff adder, like I said, same genus as the gaboon viper. Just as quick with their strike, maybe even faster than the gaboon. Do the rectilinear locomotion. You hear that, Kyle? Do that caterpillar crawl too. Here's the other one. Beautiful. So these are a wild-caught pair of adult puff adders. Taylor comes home one day, looks in the enclosure. What do you think he sees? Bet you can't guess. Well, look at that. What a surprise. Coming home to a pile of baby puff adders? You won't even believe how many there were. There were 55 of them. 55 little baby puff adders. How cute is that? Now, out of 55 of them, there's going to be some that probably are not going to be eating and are going to need to be assist fed. That's what this video is about. Now, in my experience, baby terrestrial vipers, the ones on the ground, like puff adders, have been more likely to be problematic feeders compared to arboreal vipers. So, out of 55, there's going to be some that aren't going to be feeding. And I've always personally said that if I were ever to get bit, it's most likely going to be while assist feeding. Your fingers are right there. These vipers, they have long fangs, even as babies. Swing out. Look how close my finger is with this baby variable bush viper compared to this baby monocle cobra. These cobras and other elapids have this tiny, short, fixed fangs, but the vipers, big fangs, swing out, can even bite through their lip. Well, guess what? Taylor had to assist feed some of them, and you can see. You see this puff adder? Look at the fangs, even on this baby. Massive. Check that out, and look how beautiful that one is. Now, while he was assist feeding, something happened. Something I've talked about, but I've never been able to show until now. Long fang. Can swing out on the side of the lip. Can bite through the lip. You see that? And that's how people get bit sometimes. Especially these venom extractors. Your fingers right there. These long fangs can even bite through the lip. Jeez. Now, I asked him about this situation. I'm going to tell you what I asked him. And he answered them in a video. So we'll check that out. So I asked Taylor about this situation. So the first thing I asked him is, did you see it coming? Because sometimes it'll be like this, and you know the bite down is coming next. I asked them, how did the snake react? And did it situate itself, or did you have to help get the fang out of the lip? And this was his response.
So, this is the female puff adder that stuck her fang through her bottom jaw. I did not see it coming. She didn't really react too much when it happened. It almost just didn't bother her at all. I did have to help her get situated. Her fang was stuck all the way through, so when I was assist feeding, I kind of used the pinky to open her mouth back up and remove the fang from her bottom jaw.
Scary situation. Glad nothing happened, Taylor. But I need y'all to get an idea of how big puff adders can get. This is the mom.
This is mama of all the babies of the 55. She is around a solid 4 foot. She still has that jungle skin, hasn't gone through shed yet. very beautiful. She still hasn't lost much of that weight. She's still nice and healthy.
Incredible. But how incredible. Unfortunate situation. Assist feeding, always stressful for you and the snake. And dealing with these vipers, with these long fangs, it's just mistakes can happen, accidents can happen, and it's just not a good situation. But I'm glad it worked out. You didn't get hurt, and the snake was able to get situated after. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But thank you so much, Taylor, for allowing me to share this and talk about it. I've explained it a bunch on, especially like the bite reactions when the people are pinning down the snakes, but I've never had any image to show. So finally, I was able to show you what it looks like when it bites through the bottom lip. 55 babies. But once again, thank you, Taylor, for allowing me to show this footage, pictures, videos. Thanks for answering my questions. And please, everyone, check him out. Link in description to his Facebook and Instagram. Please go show him some love. And him and I, we're going to be doing a video soon where we're going to talk with him, learn a little bit about him. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, subscribe if you're new. Be back very soon. Big shout out to my channel members. If you'd like early access to videos or just to support, consider becoming a channel member. Check the description. Follow Taylor. Subscribe to my Instagram or follow my Instagram. Love y'all. Be back soon.